Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a very quick overview of Rakontu, which is a free and open source web application whose goal is to help small groups of people tell each other stories, keep their stories, take good care of them, and use them for things they care about. This is the start page of a Rakontu site. I belong to two Rakontus here. They're just test Rakontus. Here's one in which people are telling each other stories about mistakes to learn from each other. Things to the right on the timeline are most recent. Things to the top have been judged as more useful for the group based on categories that can be different for every group. The things that are bigger have more activity around them. If I look at a story, I can do certain things to it. I can answer some questions about it, meaning I can answer questions about someone else's story. So we build together our reactions. I can make comments, I can nudge it up or down, I can relate it, I can make a request, I can add tags to it. I can say, that reminds me of another story and create a link. I can say, that's not what happened and create a different link, and all those links show up. Here's one that says this story was included in a collage, which is an annotated list of stories. Here are the annotations to this story in a timeline. Stories can be told by online members, offline members who are helped by people called liaisons to participate in the community even though they don't use computers, or they can be told by characters. Characters are fictional personifications that people can use to tell stories without admitting that it happened to them. There are three helping roles in a Rakontu. There's the liaison, which I mentioned. Curators take care of the stories in the story museum. They put tags on stories. They check on links. They make sure that everything is coherent, can be found again, and works. Guides pay attention to the people in the museum. They do things such as pay attention to what the activity is, keep people engaged in using it and contributing to it. They also answer questions so that if you go to the help screen, there's a list of guides who can answer your questions. The managers of a Rakontu can change many things about it, including these are the nudge categories for the Rakontu. They can also change the questions that are asked about stories, patterns, all kinds of things, people. And they can decide, basically there's a little survey about every story. Those surveys can be used to create search filters such as stories told by the person it happened to, or stories that people were happy about. You can use those to create patterns, such as that there are more first-person stories than second-hand. These things are ways for people to use their stories to make sense of a situation together. And of course, the managers in the Rakontu can change a whole bunch of things about them, including what colors and fonts and styles they use. So that's a very quick view of what a Rakontu is like. For more information, look at rakontu.org. Thank you very much.